Every morning, millions of people hit snooze. They wake up tired, rushed, and already behind before the day even starts. But then, there's another kind of person, the 5 a.m. warrior. While the world sleeps, they are training, building, growing, transforming. And the only question is, which one are you? Because success doesn't wait for late risers. Discipline doesn't reward comfort. The life you dream of begins the moment you decide to take control of your mornings. That's part one. Most people underestimate mornings. They treat them as nothing more than a painful necessity. Time to drag themselves out of bed, rush through breakfast, and stumble out the door. But what they don't realize is that the early hours of the day are the most powerful hours of their life. Think about it. In the morning, the world is quiet. Social media is asleep. Emails aren't flying in yet. The noise of the world hasn't consumed you. That silence isn't emptiness, it's potential. It's a sacred space where your mind is sharp, your energy is pure, and your willpower is at its highest. Science backs this up. Your brain produces higher levels of dopamine and serotonin in the early hours, which helps with focus, creativity, and clarity. On top of that, cortisol, your natural energy hormone, spikes in the morning. This means your body is literally wired to perform best early in the day. But here's the problem. Most people waste this golden opportunity. They trade it for snooze buttons, endless scrolling, and lazy mornings. They let the most valuable part of the day slip through their fingers. And then they wonder why they feel stuck. The truth is simple. Your mornings set the tone for your entire life. If you start in chaos, your day becomes chaotic. If you start in discipline, your day becomes productive. And over time, those days become weeks, months, years, and ultimately, the life you either regret or the life you're proud of. So the question becomes, are you willing to transform your mornings into a launchpad for success? Or are you content with staying trapped in the cycle of mediocrity? Because the people who wake up early are not just early risers. They are people who have chosen discipline over comfort, growth over laziness, and vision over excuses. So, what is the 5 a.m. rule? The 5 a.m. rule is simple. Wake up at 5 a.m. before the rest of the world and dedicate the first hour of your day to activities that sharpen your mind, strengthen your body, and elevate your spirit. It's not about just waking up earlier. It's about what you do with that sacred hour. It's about claiming your mornings before the world claims your attention. Let's be clear. This isn't a trend. This isn't a productivity hack you'll try for 2 days and forget. This is a life-shaping philosophy that has been followed by the most successful people in history. Look at high performers, CEOs, athletes, innovators, military leaders, from Tim Cook at Apple, who starts his day before 5 a.m., to athletes like Kobe Bryant, who used to train while the world slept. They all understood the same truth. Early mornings are the secret weapon. Why? Because the early hours are distraction-free power hours. No interruptions, no noise, no demands, just you, your discipline, and your mission. At 5 a.m., you are ahead of the game. While others are still sleeping, you've already built momentum. You've exercised, planned your day, focused your mind. By the time the average person has even opened their eyes, you're already operating at a higher frequency. This rule transforms you from a reactor to a creator. Instead of reacting to emails, notifications, and the world's demands, you spend the first hour creating the life you want. Here's the formula many successful people use in the 5 a.m. hour. 20 minutes of movement, exercise, stretching, or even a short run to awaken your body and sharpen your energy. 20 minutes of reflection, journaling, meditation, gratitude, or prayer to center your mind. 20 minutes of growth, reading, studying, or learning something new to expand your knowledge. That's it. 1 hour. One powerful decision. Done consistently. This rewires your identity. You stop seeing yourself as lazy or undisciplined, and you start seeing yourself as someone who rises above average. Someone who chooses excellence. The 5 a.m. rule isn't about discipline alone. It's about proving to yourself every morning that you have control over your life, that you're not a slave to comfort, that you're committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Part 2 of 3. Why most people fail at waking up early. Let's be honest, if waking up early was easy, everyone would already be doing it. The truth is, most people fail at the 5 a.m. rule. Not because they can't wake up early, but because they've conditioned themselves to value comfort over growth. The number one reason people fail is the snooze button. That little button is not harmless. It's a symbol. Every time you hit snooze, you're telling your brain, comfort is more important than my dreams. And over time, that tiny decision builds a habit of quitting before you even start your day. The second reason is lack of preparation. People go to bed late, stare at their phone until 2 a.m., and then expect to wake up energized at 5 a.m. That's not discipline. That's self-sabotage. You can expect to rise early and crush your mornings if you're redestroying your nights with bad habits. The third reason is lack of purpose. If you wake up early without a clear reason, you'll find yourself lost. You'll waste time scrolling on your phone or wandering around half asleep. But when you wake up, knowing exactly what to do, journal, read, plan, you will attack your mornings with power and clarity. This is why discipline is so rare. People want the results, but they don't want the sacrifice. They want success, but they don't want discomfort. But here's the truth. Success is built in the hours when no one is watching. The mornings you wake up when you don't feel like it. The moments you choose discipline over excuses. That's when greatness is built. So, if you've failed before, don't beat yourself up. It's S. Not that you're lazy yet. S. That you've been living by the wrong rules. You've let the world set your schedule instead of taking control. But today, that changes. The morning transformation routine. Now, let's break down a step-by-step routine that you can start using tomorrow. A routine that will make waking up at 5 a.m. not just possible but powerful. Step 1. Prepare the night before. Your morning doesn't start at 5 a.m. It starts the night before. Set your alarm across the room so you can't hit snooze. Lay out your workout clothes. Write down 3 things you'll do in the morning. Preparation removes excuses. If you wake up with a clear plan, you'll follow through. Step 2. The X of October 10 wake up rule. The first 30 minutes after waking up are critical. Here's how to use them. 10 minutes of movement. Jumping jacks, stretching, push-ups, or a quick run. This wakes up your body and signals your brain that it's go time. 10 minutes of hydration and breathing. Drink water, do deep breathing, oxygenate your body. 10 minutes of gratitude. Journaling. Write down what you're thankful for and what your goals are. This centers your mindset. Step 3. The 20-20-20 formula once you're fully awake. Use the famous formula practiced by high achievers. 20 minutes of exercise. Train your body. Energy fuels success. 20 minutes of reflection. Meditation. Journaling. Prayer. Build inner strength. 20 minutes of growth. Read books. Listen to podcasts. Study. Build your mind. This routine creates balanced mind, body, and spirit, all elevated before sunrise. Step 4. Build momentum. After your first hour, dive into your most important task of the day. Don't check your phone. Don't get distracted. Focus on your mission. If you start your day with a win, the rest of the day follows in that energy. Momentum compounds. Step 5. Consistency over perfection. Don't try to be perfect. Some mornings will be tough. Some mornings you'll fail. That's okay. What matters is consistency. Discipline isn't about never falling. It's about always getting back up. Even if you only win 5 out of 7 mornings, you're already transforming your life. The transformation, when you follow this routine, something amazing happens. After a few weeks, your identity shifts. You stop seeing yourself as someone who struggles with mornings and you start seeing yourself as someone in control. You'll notice your energy increasing, your focus sharpening, and your productivity skyrocketing. But most importantly, you'll develop self-respect because every morning you wake up at 5 a.m., you're sending yourself a message. I am disciplined. I am committed. I am unstoppable. And that message shapes everything you do. Part 3 of 3. Wake up early. The 5 a.m. rule that transforms your life. The benefits of the 5 a.m. rule. When you commit to waking up at 5 a.m., the benefits ripple through every part of your life. Let's break them down. 1. Uninterrupted focus at 5 a.m. The world is silent. No notifications, no distractions, no demands. You get a sacred window of time when it's just you and your goals. Imagine writing, studying, building a business, or working out before anyone else is awake. That uninterrupted focus becomes your unfair advantage. 2. Mental clarity. Morning hours are scientifically proven to boost mental sharpness. Your brain operates at peak performance because it's rested, free from daily clutter. Instead of rushing into chaos, you entered the day with calm and control. 3. Emotional strength. When you wake up early, you start your day by winning against yourself. You defeat the temptation to stay in bed. That one act of discipline builds emotional resilience. If you can conquer your morning, you can conquer your life. 4. Physical health. Exercise in the morning not only builds your body, it builds your mind. It releases endorphins, boosts energy, and strengthens willpower. Your body becomes aligned with your goals, and you carry that strength into everything you do. 5. Productivity boost. Ask any high achiever, from CEOs to athletes to world leaders, and they tell you their mornings are sacred. Why? Because productivity doubles when you control your mornings. Waking up early creates time, and time, when used wisely, creates results. 6. Identity shift. Here's the most powerful benefit. Waking up early changes how you see yourself. You stop living as a victim of comfort and start living as a leader of your own destiny. Your identity evolves from I want success to I am disciplined, I am consistent, I am unstoppable. That identity shift is the foundation of greatness, long-term impact. Now, let's look ahead. What happens if you actually commit to the 5 a.m. rule not for a week, not for a month, but for a year? After 30 days, you'll feel more focused, disciplined, and energized. After 90 days, you'll see visible transformation, better health, better habits, better control of your life. After 1 year, you will be unrecognizable. You'll be ahead of 99% of people still sleeping when you're grinding. And here's the truth. This isn't just about waking up early. It's about choosing growth over comfort, discipline over excuses, and success over mediocrity. The 5 a.m. rule isn't just a routine, it's a lifestyle. It's a decision to live with intention, not reaction. It's proof that your dreams matter enough for you to sacrifice comfort. Because if you can control your mornings, you can control your life. So, let me ask you, tomorrow morning, when your alarm goes off, will you hit snooze? Or will you rise and claim the life you deserve? This is your moment. Your choice. Your destiny. Don't waste it in bed. Don't waste it in comfort. Rise at 5. Take control. Live with purpose. Because every morning you wake up early, you're not just starting your day. You're building your future. Now, if this video lit a fire inside you, don't let it fade. Take action. Smash that like button if you're ready to commit to your own 5 a.m. rule. Subscribe to BrightMotive Quotes for daily motivation, discipline strategies, and mindset mastery. And share this with a friend who needs to wake up and take control of their life. Remember, comfort is easy, but greatness is built at 5 a.m. Wake up! Step up! Level up! This is your time. This is your life. And it starts right now.